Good Grumpical Monday, everyone, and how was your weekend? And since we're so close to that magical Christmas day, how's your Christmas shopping going? I and my wife just came back very early this morning, back from Bangor, Maine, from seeing my mother, and we had a great time. 4 days, 3 nights up there. It snowed the first day we were there, first night kind of thing. And yes, I was wearing shorts and flip flops the whole time. So, take that, snow people that think it's cold. So I see Rob was in here earlier. Someone's 30 seconds late. I don't think so. I think your connection may have been a little slow because it said 1800 on my time. So Manatee, good to see you as always. I'd be screaming, like I normally do on Mondays for you, Manatee, but a little tired still from a short kind of mini vacation, but it was fun. And I have the greatest niece and nephew in the world because I'm getting them slowly into Lego and Duplo. That my little niece got me a poly bag of Santa. Let's see if I can get it in there. Right there. This wonderful little poly bag. So my 2-year-old niece, May got me this. So, and my nephew got me hot sauce. I'm a spicy uncle. What can I say? So tonight I figured I'd just do some sorting because I have this one, 10 of these size buckets of pieces from so many mocks, failed mocks, I should say, tested, like here's my thermo reactor for something. What for? I have no clue. But I figured, actually, I'll probably keep that together because that would probably be cool for something. So we'll put that aside. So that was just a false sample, but like plates, tiles, things like that. I gotta get situated. So, but how was everyone's weekend? Why I start sorting so I can read some of these awesome comments. So, but I tell you what though, that part of Bangor, or that part of Maine, I should say, not just Bangor, but that part of Maine is absolutely gorgeous in the fall and in the wintertime. The leaves are all the colors. The water. It was funny. We drove close to the big river right there in Bangor. Don't know the name. Can't pronounce it. And it was frozen over on top. So we pulled over and looked at it. It was really cool. Really, really cool. And then we did a lot of. Is that fake? No, that's like. We did a lot of basically just hanging out because it was the first time that the three brothers, me and my two brothers, or the three sons and the three wives, well, 2 wives and a future wife for the older brother, because she's just a fiance right now, and the grandkids all together at one time, surprising my mother. So she nearly had a heart attack at the Discovery Center there in downtown Bangor, Children's Discovery Center, because she was not expecting my wife or I. My younger brother was already there. My older brother was already there. And me being the middle child, I come when I want. I do what I want. That's us middle children. We're spoiled that way. So we decided we went up there and we surprised her, and it was phenomenal. My wife was trying to get the picture of my mom's face, but she was like on the other side of this glass door and the reflection. But the face was so priceless. So I think it made my mom's holiday season. I think it made it her day. Well, the end of the year, I guess. So she hasn't seen the three brothers together in like 2 years, but having the three brothers, but having all the wives and the other family members that come along with marriage, like kids, all together in one place. So it was really cool. And I think it was really special that we surprised her because technically, my little brother and his wife were talking to my wife. I just go along for the ride. And we all kept it a secret to surprise our mom. So luckily she doesn't look at Instagram or Facebook because I was, if you follow me, you saw I didn't take a lot of pictures while I was up there. I mean, I do have a lot of pictures, but it was more an intimate moment. So I didn't want to share those things. So that's why I only put like my flight out, my flight in, some snow pick, me in like shorts and flip flops. It's all because it was more personal. And I've got pictures of my niece and nephew on my socials, but this one was just, like I said, more personal, and I wanted to just more experience the moment instead of just being behind like a camera or so, because first time for the whole family to be together. So I didn't want to lose that moment. Yes, Grumpy has a very small heart, but it's there for certain things. Certain things, people. Certain things. So, but it was a great time. Glad to actually be home. Don't get me wrong. Loved the cold weather. I felt so good. I wasn't sweating. I wasn't out of breath. I wasn't dying like I am back in Florida. But Florida's home. You can't go wrong where home is. And I have a Monopoly house piece in my Lego collection. I don't have a game Monopoly in my house, but somehow I have a Monopoly greenhouse. If you've ever played Monopoly, the house before, you have to get 4 of these before you get the hotel. We don't have Monopoly in this house. I want Monopoly in this house. I want like family game nights on Thursday where we get angry and toss the board and pieces all over the place in the house because someone gets angry. But we don't have Monopoly. I'm going to keep it in case it's like, like some leprechaun put it there as good luck. And, I'm supposed to, keep it. Who knows? So, as you can see, my sorting is a little different than most people's. I put out the pieces, boom, 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 in a big pile. Then I have things separated already, and then I scoop them in and then set it up again. I keep my sorting slow, and that's probably why I have 10 boxes filled of pieces. But most of it, as you see, this one is mostly green and brown from the old rendition of the Tiki Bar, because that's over here. So it's just the old spare parts I used to bring with me to every convention in case something broke. Now I'm like, I've simplified that Tiki Bar, so I don't need all these extra pieces. And I mean, if you look, I've got 4 of these now, these nice big huge quarter sections, so that would make a nice dome for a church or so. But speaking of church, my for those that are wondering, the Crusade mock is done, but it won't be coming to Atlanta. All because of the things that are going on in our world today. I'm not sure certain people will understand that I'm only showing it as a historical thing, and I don't want people to get the wrong idea. So for right now, it will stay together, which is sad because that's a lot of tan pieces, and that is also the Hogwarts Castle pieces I stole from the wife. But I figured right now, in this time and this day and age, at this moment, it's done. It'll be put away until a little relief is done, because I put a lot of love and work into it, and it's so much better now after all this time. And I kept improving it. But right now, she will not be going with me to Atlanta. So the Tiki Bar, the DJ booth, which is now twice its size, will be, and I think that might be it for the Atlanta show. I am bringing 2 Castle mock things to either add to Mark's collaboration or to my Lugs collaboration, because they have like a scene with because they have a lot of train stuff, but they have like a bunch of medieval scenes, so I might just squeeze mine in there. So I'm bringing those just so I have other mocks with me. But for right now, the Crusade mock, I don't need any trouble where I don't start it, And Manatee knows me. I've got no filter on this mouth. In public, what you see on YouTube is the same, but in public, I use a couple of bigger adult words. Again, no filter. But I do have about 8% of a filter just to try to, is that an arch? That's going to be an arch. To kind of control myself for YouTube, at least a minimum that I can. It's difficult. Slopes. Well, let me catch up on comments here. I went to the Claremont Bricks and Minifigs today. Ooh, did you get anything good? I'm then likely going to spend the day with my sassy grandma on Christmas. She's a little bit more sassy than mom. Hey, that's awesome, though. Clip. That's awesome, though, because I can actually imagine Miss Libby and your grandma just going at each other and you sitting back, making it happen. I can see you doing that, Rob. Yep, your poor grandmother and mother. What will you be doing? Causing chaos on Christmas. But yeah, so that's about it on my update of stuff. Other than that, it's been mostly taking care of the animals in the house, but that's about it. Slide. What do I call you? I don't know. Some pieces I still haven't figured out how to categorize them yet. I got some Lego pieces. That's it. You're leaving the suspense. I got Lego pieces. Oh, how dare you? I thought we were more than that. No, you always do get some really cool pieces, though. He looks for the unusual pieces, and he goes to because Manatee's pretty much central around like 4 different bricks and minifigs, and then he's got Orlando Brick Co. there, and Disney Springs, so Manatee is like in prime location for a bunch of Lego. So when he goes out hunting, let me tell you, that guy, he finds some good pieces. Some really cool, unique pieces, too. Some that baffle me, which is really cool. That's a nice tile piece. Ooh. I know I can use this for, like, a sub... Oh, nope, no, Grumpy. You have enough projects as it is. Really? Holy crud, I do. But I really got to get onto something else now that the Crusade mock is kind of down for a while. Really good water. I didn't drink any water this weekend, which is unusual because I usually mix I'll drink a soda, a water, dehydrate kind of thing. But this weekend I was just too much into soda mode and running around and family time and all that good stuff. They already did get into their sassy. Well, that is awesome then, Rob. I don't know what you call your grandma. I don't know what to call mine because they're all gone. But I don't know what you call her. But Miss Libby and me all going at it. That would be funny. You should like videotape some of it and show it back to them and be like, you two are peas in a pod. Because my stepdad and my older brother are identical. Like, they hate the fact that they're identical, but they act and talk and drink the same beer. So they are exactly the same, and it is so funny. Ooh, bar. That's technical. But I need that for something else, so I'll put that right there. Here I go again. I'm eating parts. I got them right here. I found sand red pieces at... Oh, I thought that said Gainesville for a second. I was just like, they don't open. I know. I'm trolling them. No. I read that wrong. Greenville. Wow. Sand red. Yeah, I have... Let me see. I think I've showed it off once before. Is this my... No, that's my pirate stuff. Actually, I'm glad I found the pirate stuff. Because... Hey, Tim's Lego Bricks. How's it going? I'm just doing my sorting and over-chatting and just relaxing because it's a Monday. A couple days before the old big guy comes down that chimney or unlocks your door if you don't have a chimney like us here in the South and slides those presents under that tree. So, Rob, the only sand red I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of sand red. but I have a ton. I have like 2 bags of these of the same pieces in sand purple. So those are my glories. My glorious 2 rare pieces or colors. I shouldn't say pieces, but colors because those are bright colors. I mean, sand green, any of the sand colors, sand green, sand purple, sand red, sand blue. I love that they've kept sand blue around, but I kind of wish they'd bring some of those old sands back. Finally get to be on a live stream. Wow. Life is always busy, right? Ooh. Some pieces I'll just have to keep together. But no, I was talking about what I did the weekend. Went to Maine, Bangor, Maine, and saw my mother. Because we are of northern people, even though I'm a southern man. But my whole family was born north. I was born in the great white north of the West. And but raised all south for like the last, how old am I? Carry the last 50 years now I've been in Florida. But yep, so I'm just kind of sorting because I have too many pieces hiding around. Now I know I had a second one of you. Did I toss you back in there because I wasn't paying attention? Because that does sound like me. Probably. It's not working. Translucent. But like I was saying earlier too, I sort my pieces a little weird. That way I know if anyone's ever been in my Lego room. But I put out piles of each piece, and then I've got them all sorted here, and then I start picking again because I've got 10 of these full, and this one's already, it was only half full anyways, but at least it's all simple. It's either tiles, slopes, inverted slopes, simple pieces, and then I'm just chatty because I think I'm still in vacation mode, so I'm in a good mood. So you guys get to get a chatty Cathy. Chatty Cathy? Chatty Cathy? Chatty Cathy? That one. The Chatty Cathy one. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, wait. Put it this way, Grumpy. Her mom's mom, niece, and great niece all look and act the same. Ooh. There's a southern joke in there. I will keep it to myself because Rob, we're good friends, and I don't want to lose that. There's a good southern joke I could do for that. But I'm going to be a good grump this last 3 days until hopefully Santa remembers I tried. I mean, there were some bad times there. I was a bad little grump, but come on, don't hold me over that the whole year. Jeez. What do I put you as? Arches. I have a lot of sand green Lego parts. Do I have a lot? I did at one point have a lot. But it was like sand green. Oh, it's sand green mason. That's what I have a lot of. But the problem is, I think it's still packed up from when I moved here. In one of the boxes that's in, I gotta stop being lazy. I bet it's in there because there's a couple boxes that are still not unpacked from the move here, and I think my sand green mason bricks are in there. And for some reason, I haven't just bothered to grab them. But that's what I have a lot of is sand. Because one time the Disney Springs pad wall was having they had a whole entire thing of sand green mason, and I grabbed all I could. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. I love that I have all these green jumpers in different colors because it makes me think of Caleb, Cheesy Studios, when he does his Minecraft ones and he's got to use all the green tiles. So now I have so many green ones, different colors. Dome piece, specialty piece. Where'd I go? Dark tan is sand yellow now on online Lego pant. Dark tan is sand yellow. No, that's 2 different colors. I would think do I have something close to? I would think, I don't know how good it's going to do because I'm being lazy. Ah, well, that color, it's hard to show. Looks almost peach on camera, but it's that sand color. That's what I would say it is. Sand color. Or regular tan, if you want to go with that. Banana. Yeah, this is definitely parts of the tiki bar because I'm finding banana pieces. Lots of snot pieces. Man, that old rendition I had of the tiki bar was terrible. Boom, Technic bar. Yeah, I really hate the fact I'm not going to be having the Crusade mock out there. It's so sad, but it's what I have to do. It's what I have to do to keep the peace. No, I asked a bunch of people, and they all said the same thing, that, you know, it'd be a good idea to hold off on it for a little bit. They still like it, but it's, you know, and I understand. It's just sad because I did put a lot of work into it. I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to use that 5-gallon bucket over there for all my Technic, because it is crazy the amount of Technic I have, and I don't use enough of it. You would think, oh, gee, Grumpy, you have so much Technic, you must be like a Technic whiz. You must be able to. How many bananas do I have? You must be able to do this and this and this, and I'm like, not at all. Far from it. I just, for some reason, when I first got into Lego, I was getting bulk, and when I was going through it, people were, I guess, were just tossing out Technic left and right, and that's what a lot of my start of my Lego collection was, Technic parts and pieces, and then eventually I started buying bulk that was like bulk 2x4, bulk this, bulk that, and still a lot of bananas. Oh, this is from that one. It's that tree that uses the orange, the red, and the yellow bananas as its leaves. Chrysanthemum. I think it's the little chrysanthemum. I think that's what it's called. That's what all those bananas are in different colors. Oh, there's still more. That is cool. I'm glad that I have bananas in multicolors, because you definitely can use them for pretty much anything. God, there's so many more. Yeah, this is definitely that chrysanthemum. I bought it just for the pieces, and I think I bought it at the Duluth show, and I think Rob, yeah, we went to the Lego store across the street from the convention hall, and I bought it because it was on sale. So definitely, if you find that, I mean, look at all that. That's wonderful colored bananas. Banana. Oh, gosh darn, there's more. That's a lot of bananas. 2 big trays of just accessories for minifigures or animals. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see, jumpers. See, this is how I sort. I figure it's just easy for me. Boom. There goes that pile. Tiles. There goes that pile. I sort by piece. I'm a troubled person. 1 by 1s, 1 by 1 whatevers. And then, see, cleared up a lot of space. That's how Grumpy sorts his brick. That's doors. And then I have doors, windows, and translucent glass piece there. There is a method to Grumpy's madness, if madness is normal. Which I think it is. What would I say you would be? Go specialty plate, tile, snot, arch. But for those that just joined as well, my wonderful niece, I had to announce it again, got me this wonderful poly bag, my little 2-year-old niece, for Christmas as a stocking stuffer. So she was excited to give it to me, as I was excited to give her more Duplo to annoy my brother, because she's so precious, loud, and destructive. Her brother was building, because I got him a Lego set, a farm tractor, the farm tractor 4+ one that comes with the 2 sheep, the baby sheep, the cat or the dog, and 2 people. Really good set. Little tractor. He was putting the trailer together with the tractor. She comes over, does her little smile, stomps on it, and walks away. I was like, oh, that's my girl. Reminds me of my daughter, a little chaotic. I love it. Ooh, my sticker looks good there. So that's my little sweetheart. I'm so proud that she's a little demon in a cute little shell. Because she's got that little innocent smile. She comes over and you're like, oh, you're going to love one uncle. And she punches you and laughs and runs away. It's like, you just can't teach it. I mean, you got to be born with it or not. But, you know, and it's a wonderful feeling to know that a little bit of Grump is in the next generation of the family. So I'm hoping like she even follows my path. Oh, a broken reddish brown slope. Oh, R.I.P. Okay, you'll have to go in the broken pile section. But I'm hoping she goes in the path that I did and went like Marine Corps, because I can see her just being a little terror. Bless her heart. I would love it. It would be payback for my brother for so many things. Now let me catch back up on these. I'm sorry. Again, I'm ranting. I'm in a good mood. Had family time. Leave me alone. Let me see. Whoop. We all have our own ways of sorting, and it works out for the person that, yes, and it's true. It really is. For me, because not to say I have limited space, now that I've opened up my Lego room more and rearranged it, it's the fact that I've been lazy. I'll be serious. I've been lazy. I need more shelves, and then I can actually have this kind of system or this kind of system, or, you know, same exact thing instead of like shoe boxes or slides. And then I can have it like with the pieces labeled. I want to get more into that, but I feel my mind is ADD running around with Lego because I've got mocks here, mocks there, city here, things I'm trying to do with the wall. You know, there's only so much Grump in one day. I mean, it's just one of those things. Let's see. I sort my Lego piece by color. That's because you're crazy. And that's why we love you. But yeah, I would love to do piece and color because, that would be like the ultimate. You know, but that would take a lot of room, a lot of storage, you know, because that would be like, I think that would be everyone's ultimate way of sorting if they could do it by piece and color. I think that would, even the people that sort, you weirdos that only sort by color, I think even you would say that's a good system, because you'd be like, man, I'm in this big brown tub looking for this one, but if you have it in brown and in the piece already, bam, there you go. It's like science. Well, might as well finish that off. It's a 2x2 reddish brown plate attached to a 2x2 brownish, red brownish slope, and the 2x2 plate just kind of broke in half. So now, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, this 2x2 brick is just in pieces. You know, I'll just keep you with the slopes right now. It's too many broken hearts. Oh, no. So sad. So sad. Let's see. Anyone else watching football? Because, hey, Ryan, how's it going? Sorry, again, I was ranting. Watching football? I'm on the bandwagon. Go Jags. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you. You guys are talking. Hi, Grump. Good, good. I got Luffy brickheads on the sale the other day at Lego store. Well, Rob. Where's he at? Mine is right there. Right there. There. So, but that's a good deal if you got them on sale. By the way, Grumpy, there's some people at the Atlanta Brick Con I want to introduce you to. Which one is the owner of Brick World that's going to be there? Oh, sure, you're going to introduce me to people. I mean, come on, does this face say meet those higher ups? Yes, it does, actually. So for those that have gotten in, Ryan, basically, you're the other one. I sort weirdly. I do sort by piece. That's all over the place. But I pull out my little shoe boxes that are full of random pieces, and I put piles until the piles are big, and then I into their respective places. It's a little slower, but it gives me time to keep ranting. It's a little slower, but it works for me. Oh, that's a flower. I'll collect the flowers together. It works for me, and it's really good when, like on a stormy day or whatever, you're just watching a video or have music on. You can just go slow and check your pieces and make sure that they don't break, like that poor reddish brown. What's sad is I have a lot of reddish brown. I bought this. It's funny, is I bought all brown in a gallon Ziploc bag at a store in Ocala, and it was just a brown piece, gallon bag of brown pieces. And I was like, hot dog, I needed some brown pieces, such and such. There's another one. And a lot of it was old reddish brown, and it hurt because every time I went to use one of the brown pieces, I'd hear snap, snap, snap. And I'm like, man. And I'm still to this day, this has been like 4 years now. I'm still to this day finding those reddish brown pieces that I've gotten. Like that one, this poor plate, 2x2 British brown plate that is now disintegrated before our eyes. In the arms of the angel fly. Darn you, Sarah McLachlan. How many times has everyone seen those commercials and was like, I need to donate to the ASAP now? Gets me every time, especially this time of year. So sad. So sad. But I also have my sig fig now in its wonderful little lanyard protected case by Sagopo Design, whatever. So I do have my tattoo sticker minifig. I decided to not give him the short legs because I'm not, no offense, short. I'm 5'10". So I gave him the normal brown legs to go with the color of those. But that's on the tattoo, it's the short legs. But yeah, so give it back to me. So now I have my sig fig protected, and he is wearing a Nexonite shirt, but I had to put the torso on backwards so you can see the symbol. That's right, it's a true Nexonite. So true Nexonite torso. So now I have that to wear or to bring to the auctions. Wow, to the conventions. Oh, is that a damn it? Another reddish brown piece. Oh, two more. Your plate, your round. And that was a 1x1 round, like a cylinder piece that was reddish brown. Man, it's so sad when those pieces start snapping. That's a flower. What do you think of the new city sets coming out in January? Actually, there's a couple I like. Let me pull it because there's a couple I like, and then there's some I'm just like I didn't like the new, not the new, but the it was like the facade city thing. It had a crane here, a slide here. It was like 5 different things in one, and it was a city street. But I know there was a few I was like, let me get those. Sets. I know it was that's 2025. Show me my 2026s. Well, either way. But yeah, there's a couple I wanted to get, and I'm glad that they're still kind of doing the construction stuff, which is awesome. But yeah, there's a couple things I saw that I liked. Slopes and inverted slopes. Oh, trophy. My trophy. But yeah, City Line is doing good. I don't know. I don't know too much if Star Wars is going to be doing good because I'm kind of seeing the same sets over and over and over again, you know? And it's really kind of disappointing to me because, as you can see, I do have some Star Wars stuff. I like sci-fi ships in all genres. That's why I still need to get the Enterprise. Don't worry, I'm getting that in January myself. I'll be getting that in January myself. These are hinge plates. Hinge plates. Yeah, that works too. That's where I have those. So, try to remember. I really do have a list written down somewhere in this mess of my Lego room of the January sets I want to get, plus the sets I've missed for the last 2 months or so, like the Enterprise. I'm just not ready yet. Well, that's a hinge. I just push you away. But translucent. I have a bucket down here of just translucent pieces, which is great. One day when I do like a whole translucent rainbow thing, put lights behind it, like a rainbow road for Mario Kart, that'd be cool. No, Grumpy, no more mock ideas right now. You have too much to still do. Bananas. But Harry Potter, their line is kind of, I mean, how much more can they do of the same set? You know, I feel bad saying that because I'm a Lego fan, but how many of the same kind of repeat set themes are we going to get between those IPs? Can we get more? Can we bring back like Rogue One sets or Clone Wars era sets? Doesn't have to be like those, the old, you know, the older ones, but redo some of them. Bring back some old IPs like Nixo Knights. But I need a regular slopes. That's what I was looking for. Regular slopes. Cylinders, tiles. Tiles don't need. Did I move them again? Well, inverted slopes will do because I've got inverted slopes. Arches there. Inverted. I think I did move them again. Well, this is a second box of slopes, but there we go. Yep, this is the easiest way I do till I get in big piles of the same piece, slope, inverted slope, whatever, and then I fill up a box. That's just how I do it. And then all the plates just kind of, I have these three things are plates. It's regular plates, and then like specialty plates like the round ones or the wedge plates or things like that. And then I just throw them all in one. It's easier for me for some reason. The delivery van. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, Manatee, that's why. Yes, I love it because it's not the big semi. It's just a delivery van. And, that's fake Lego. And I think that's great because that semi is a great set if you have a big enough city layout. It's a big truck, you know, and nothing against big trucks. I was a transporter myself. But if you don't have space or a big enough Lego city, that thing is huge. But yes, that van, that's one I'm going to get, I know. You're Technic. That's one I know I'm going to get because that would be perfect in my little city, you know, layout. Till eventually I have 2 more tables in the barn. I'm going to have them out this way. And I'm going to have my city. My city is going to be on an 8-foot by 8-foot platform or station, kind of 4 tables together. But it's 8-foot by 8-foot. So then I'd be able to get the big truck. But for now, I'm absolutely good with that delivery van. I like the new airport fire truck and concrete. Yes, the concrete mixer I like because I need one of those, and I still need a dump truck for my Lego city because I have a bunch of other construction stuff. I just don't have a dump truck. But I feel they should have one because Technic made a dump truck, but I don't want to have a Technic dump truck that you can't put a minifigure in. I want your Technic too, you know. So I'm hoping Cityline will do something like that. But like I was saying about the other IPs, like don't get me wrong, I love Harry Potter. Love the fantasy thing of it. Star Wars. Can't say I love it. I'm a fan, but I'm not like hardcore fan like M&R and other people like that. Just because I feel like it's kind of lost its touch when certain Miss Kennedy was in charge of Star Wars, and I feel like it kind of lost its not visual, the path it was going on. I guess we'll go with, but it lost its magic, I should say, and I kind of fell off of it. If but if they can do other builds, like, hey, let's rebuild some Rogue One sets, especially since there's new pieces out there, new colors, new everything in the Lego category or catalog. So revamp that. Then you'll get old Star Wars fans and you'll get the new ones too. Because I've actually met a person that only likes one of the whole entire thing of Star Wars movies, shows. They only liked one thing. It was Solo. I like Solo, but this person only liked that one. They've seen all the Star Wars stuff and they said they didn't like any of it but Solo. So make more Solo sets. I would love to have some of those because they had some really cool ships and ship designs and things like that. And plus the story of how Han met Chewie. Come on. The buddy duo everyone loves. Fake Lego. Man, I'm glad I'm sorting. Shows you it's been a while. How things have slipped into my specialty brick, specialty. We'll just throw you over there for now. Over there for now. Like, bring back like Aqua Raiders or like original themes like that this new generation of children that are getting into Lego can, experience. Because we need more adventures lines back out. We need things like that. Get the kids' imaginations going again. But I think that's just me ranting like I always do. Whew. I don't know how Mark can sort. Oh, he does it by color. That's right. I was like, this is why it takes me a little longer because I'm actually doing it by piece. So, and this is definitely a mixture of pieces. And again, I'm ranting. Their new Lord of the Rings TV series in New Zealand, so guessing there will be new. That will be cool. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, but if they're gonna bring like Lord of the Rings stuff, I'm only in it because I want more orcs or more baddies, because an army of baddies. Look at the movie Evil Dead. Like that. Just bringing an army of skeletons. Sorry if you hear snoring, that's Joey. She decided to stay in the room. Technically or technically. But I have you labeled something else in my collection. But yeah, I figured my way of. It's not too hard to do my categorizing. Because, like, if I wasn't talking so much, this is how fast I could really go, since I know where they're all at. So this, and then I scoop in. So that's when it gets fast. I'll have like music playing, and if I'm really gonna sort, have like a day to myself of sorting technique, then I'll go super fast. But I love to rant with you guys. Why? I have no clue. Because you're the only ones I talk to, other than the voices in my head. But most of the time they're not nice. They don't say the nice things. Clip, 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 clip. Ooh, good snot pieces. Lots of good snot pieces. But yes, I am excited for some of the new sets coming out in January and a lot of the themes. And I really got to get. Actually, I need to make a play date with Manatee when I get the Enterprise. So him and I can build it together while we watch Star Trek, Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek Voyager. Until we'll watch every series until we get the thing done. That'd be actually kind of cool. That would be funny. Good thing though, the original was only 2 seasons, so I think we could actually finish. I think we'd be able to finish the first, or I think we'd be able to finish the original series because it's 2 seasons. But that'd be cool. Order a bunch of junk food, a table, a bunch of sodas, and we don't leave the room until the Enterprise or the shows are done. Actually, that'd be kind of cool. That's a cool way to spend like a good rainy day or hurricane day. We don't have snow days. Plates and lots of translucents. So glad for it. Yeah, I really do hope though with the Lord of the Rings they bring back kind of more fantasy themed stuff too. And Outlander, the show Outlander is so popular. I'm wondering why they don't like try to get like scoop up like an IP of that so we get some Highland kind of figures, you know, have like Scottish Highland figures and English soldiers from back then. That'd be kind of cool. Whoops. At least not good. That would actually be really cool. We'd do like a whole Braveheart scene then. For that order. I think it's a good idea. I think that would be cool. Pick up some other IPs from popular shows. Yeah, that's definitely from the Chrysanthemum. All those pieces. That's good. Those pieces will come in handy one day when I finally get to them. When I finally get to them. Your Technic, your snot piece, your flower piece. You are tile. Plate. Translucent. Technic. Itchy. Not bad. I mean, it's only one layer of pieces left. So that's not bad. I don't know how Mark goes. I mean, again, he does it by color. I say Mark flies through his. He's like, well, we finished 4 in an hour. And I'm like, I got like one layer of some left. It's not about the speed, it's about the enjoyment. Clips, because I have quite a bit of them. Stacking up here. Clips. Snot bricks. Come here, snot bricks. Plus, I need to get the same shoebox things because each one of these they're actually different boxes. They look the same, but they're smaller, bigger, different lids, so they kind of don't fit real good together up here. So I do need to redo my system. I do. But, you know, it's called laziness for a reason, people. Or procrastination, I meant. Yeah, that too. I'm lazy. Good. That gets rid of those. Lots of clip pieces. What was I building? I think it had to be something to do with this. When I was building this, it had to be because I think I had all the clips to put plates around this part. I don't know. I had an idea for this thing. I still might do something with it. It's kind of hard with that light, but it's all those translucent blue icicle kind of pieces. So don't know. Still might do something with that. It's one of those ones I just don't want to tear apart because for some reason it works. It works good. Put me that. That's a plate. Turntable. This is when the DJ booth was really small. That's original turntable for it. I heard Lego may bring Scooby-Doo and SpongeBob back. Now that's cool. You know, I mean, I understand they'd have to spend a little money to get the licensing IPs back on some of those themes, and that's fine because they're going to make their money back. Oh, that's great. They're going to make their money back 10 times fold, one, for the prices, but two, because old fans like us of the Scooby-Doo or SpongeBob line when it was out, and then the kids of today, Mom, look, new SpongeBob or Scooby-Doo. They're going to sell them. I mean, how many people are going to... I would buy a ton more Scooby-Doo stuff if they did more Scooby-Doo. Not just like the big castle for Dracula, you know, but do other scenes or like not micro builds, but like 75 piece to 100 piece sets, you know, with Scooby and Shaggy or somebody in the gang and they're running around whatever. They could mix like Scooby-Doo with what's that line everyone hated? I have a few of them. Hidden Side. Do Scooby-Doo mixed with Hidden Side, and there you go. You could sell a bunch of stuff that way. Lego would make their money. They would make their money because kids today would love to see Scooby or SpongeBob or adventure sets or all those sets come out because they see their parents going, "Oh, I want that set, but it's so expensive." Yes, it is. Because it retired 20 years ago. We'll bring it back so that a new generation can enjoy it without spending $600-700 in the aftermarket to buy a set that's got 50 pieces in it of common pieces, and you're getting it because one minifigure is expensive. Yeah, I know you can buy the set without the minifigure, but it's not the same when you want to, you know, someone's birthday or Christmas, you want to get them, you know, a set from a castle set from the 80s. That's a little box that costs like $3 back when it was at Kmart. Now it would cost you $600. Little Billy's not going to be, you know, caring but Daddy and Mommy are going to be like, that was my paycheck, you know. So I think they should bring back some of the old stuff, like maybe once a year. This year we'll bring back Space, and they'll be like, here's, you know, and I don't mean just like give with purchase or like one set, the Blacktron cruiser, but do like a whole running thing with it for a year. We got the cruiser, we got the battleship, we got the you know, destroyer, and now we have these guys, and then the next year do Western, you know, because people still ask for Western. Not because of it's Indians against cowboys, oh, that's so cruel. No, because people actually like Western. Unfortunately, my father, stepfather, they love Western. I can't sit in there and watch Westerns. I just can't. I like seeing like Tim, the Lego Master Tim, with his Western stuff because it's cool. It's a huge mock. But Western itself, like that era in time for me in history, is boring. You know. No offense. That's just my opinion on that. But, you know, bring in like 1 year adventures, because I would love for them to do like new adventures, like discovering new things. I don't know. Maybe that's just me whining, complaining. And yes, I do that a lot. Another fake Lego. How the heck are you fake pieces getting in my stuff? What children have been in here playing with my collection. Oh, this is off of the boutique hotel. I forgot. I took that piece off for some reason. Stop snoring over there, loud girl. Plate, Technic, translucent. Don't worry. I have no idea what I'm building next week. Actually, yes, I do. But that'll be a surprise for you guys. I know what I'm building next week. I just figured it out. If they bring adventurers back, Nexus would definitely buy them. Yeah, only if it was the Egyptian side. And that's even better. Like, they can do stuff like there are some Egyptian stuff out there. We have some mummy sets. We have some things like that. But they could do like a whole big line of Egypt stuff, a whole line of Greek mythology, a whole line of Roman mythology. Like I know that's it probably won't do historical stuff because of the controversy. That's like with me and my Crusader mock, the controversy of that. But I tell you what, though, if they did that, I mean, you'd get a lot of like history teachers or historians buying those sets just for their offices. They'd be like, look, here is the conquistadors going for the El Dorado or something, whatever. But something like that, just to keep people interested. They still do NASA stuff. So why can't we do, I don't know, other things? Really don't know why I went with NASA. Oh, another broken reddish brown piece. Oh, another broken reddish brown piece. That's a horrifying sight. Horrifying. All right. What are you? Technic. Translucent. I don't know. That's just my ranting. I think that would be cool because as me, I'm not. I mean, yeah, January will mark my 6th year in Lego, but if you look at my collection, it's mostly from 2019 to present day, unless bulk Lego I found pieces in, or bricks and minifigs, or Orlando Brick Co., or other third-party Lego stuff where I could buy older sets. Like I got my original White Whale, the Detective Office, and that came out way before I was ever in a Lego. But it cost a pretty penny in the aftermarket because it's been retired. I used store credit because I was smart. But, it would cost a normal person anywhere from $300 to $500 depending on it. And when it first came out, it was like $200. So, old Castle stuff. I do have a lot of old Castle stuff, but the store in Ocala, Vintage Toy King, I bought them out of a lot of their stuff because at the time, now they do, but at the time they didn't know the price and the value of Lego, and I took advantage on my own account. But a lot of my stuff is like gift with purchases that are like old stuff, old space, 2019 plus stuff. So, I mean, we up there too, I got the giant haunted house ride. I think that came out right when I was getting into Lego. So yeah, if they brought out more of the old stuff, I love pirates. You guys know I love pirates. Because one, being in Florida, yes. Two, I've got a huge tattoo of a pirate winch on my leg. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you've never seen me in shorts, and that's weird because I only wear shorts. And a couple of guys on here can contest that. No, I don't just wear shorts, but that I have that tattoo. I have pirate flag right here, a little one, and in my pig barn area, they've got my giant Jolly Roger. That's no mercy, no quarter, because I'm a pirate. And what else? I've got a bunch of other pirate stuff around here. So bring some old pirate stuff back. I would love it. I mean, I'm glad that they brought Blackbeard, the ship, the 3-in-1 ship, or the Barracuda Bay. That was great, but it's like they teased us a little bit, and it's like, can we get more pirate stuff? I mean, my pirate shelf is very limited right now. I've got obviously One Piece. I do have old pirate stuff. Oh, if I can reach it. This is just some because I'd have to find the rest, but I've got the older flags of the pirate stuff. I've got the 90s. It's gonna fall off, but the 90s gold coins. Pirate stuff. I got one of my millions of boxes of stuff I need to do. I've got One Piece pirate stuff here. I mean, bring back some of that old pirate stuff. Bring back old Castle. I mean, everyone's been demanding it, and which means there will be sales. The demand is there. The money will flow. If you build it, they shall spend it. And I feel that I feel maybe Lego will get that idea and do it, which would be amazing because they'll get the old fans, they'll get the new fans. Like my niece and nephew are into building stuff because their mom is a teacher by trade, and she's because she's from France, so she's teaching them French and English. She's teaching them like all this stuff, and they're 2 and 4, and they love building with building blocks. You know, they don't really know the difference. No offense to them, they don't know the difference between Mega Blocks and Duplo. But that's all right. That's why Uncle Grumpy's there to save them. That's okay. But you know, I figured if they did that, my niece and nephew growing up with me showing them Lego and getting them into that stuff, and they love to build, then they would be like, all right, now I like pirates. I like this. I like that. Expand their, their thought a little more too, which would be awesome. But Lego, I want to say Lego knows what they're doing. They've been around for 90 plus years now, and they've got, we're all still buying it, so they obviously know what they're doing. Accessory. Just throw it in with the accessory. So, who knows? But that would be awesome, though. That would be really cool if they could. Ooh, almost done with this one. I'm trying to finish this one and then call it done, but I don't know. Oh, that's a cool watermelon. This is from the CMF watermelon guy, where he's holding a watermelon piece, a printed watermelon piece. So that's cool. I forgot about that. But yeah, because as a fairly new fan of Lego, but now that I'm going into the 6th year, I can't really say I'm like fairly new. But I have been looking at. Oh, it's a broken piece too. Darn. I have been looking at older sets, and I'm like, oh man, that would be cool to have because then I can build it up a little more and add this and this to it or whatever and make it modernized. But I don't want to spend, what is it? Like, I saw one of the old 80s pirate sets at OBC, and I think it was going for like $2,600. And I'm going, yeah, no, I can't find a way or a reason to explain that to my wife going, hey, honey, I spent $2,600 on a set that retired 40 years ago. And then she'd be like, that $2,600 could have fixed this, that, could have put it away. So I can't justify. I mean, I'm not a big Lego influencer. I'm just Grumpy J, and I'm not trying to, buy all the old sets and keep them sealed and this and that. I want to play with them. I'm a big kid. So they just need to bring back the old stuff. Modernize. We got the new pieces. So it doesn't have to be as big as the old stuff because the new pieces, can show a little more detail this way or that. Jumper. Tile. I don't know. Just ranting. I know. But that's just what it is. Oh, let's see what I got of. Let's catch up. Her logo may bring up because I read that. Message rejected. Need to bring Nexo Knights. I'll buy duplicates to give them. Yeah. Bionicle, like the OG set. Exactly. Like bring back some old, because you got all the old Bionicle fans. And they're teaching like the young generation, but it's like, okay, now you have to go out to Bricks and Minifigs or whatever to get the bulk Bionicle pieces. But then it's like you got to put it together yourself, this and that, and you got to try to find the right pieces. I don't know. Maybe it's just me complaining too much. If the Avengers would come back, yes, I already read that. Worked on my Lego Pizzeria mock a little bit. Good. I'm glad you finally did that. A kid in the middle-aged man's body. Yes. Good thing is technically we have knocked down a whole entire shoebox of parts because this is this. So that I can do that. And a technicality is a technicality. A win. So, ta-da! In 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 56 seconds, we have finished one shoebox. I missed you. I knew where she was. She was way over there. So, I'll just put these away real quick while I talk to you for 5 more minutes or so. And we'll call it, probably good night then, because last week's, if y'all stayed tuned to last week's was 3 hours long. How I did that, I don't know. I don't know how I did that. It hurt in a way. No, I'm joking. It didn't. It was fun. But I would love to actually do, one day, I would love to do, a charity kind of stream. And do, a 12 or 24-hour build. And do, a charity stream. But I don't know how to I'd have to figure out how to connect it to the stream, such and such. So, not sure how that would work. But I would like to do something like that one day. I'd like to give back. Still trying to earn my way back into the good graces. That's that. And one of you slopes. So can't wait to see that pizzeria mock, young man. You've been working on that for some time. You better be basing it off the best Italian pizzeria you've ever had in Italy. You better be getting imported pieces of Lego from Italy only, so that it's an authentic Italian pizzeria made entirely by Lego pieces. All Lego pieces came from Italy. You made it into a pizzeria mock. It's now an Italian pizzeria. Look at me thinking. Inverted slopes. There we go. Come here. Inverted slopes. No. Yes, hinge plates. It's not. These will be next. That. Snot plates next. Yeah. I don't know. I find my way. It's almost a lazy man special way of sorting, I would think. Somehow it works for me. At least I know where my pieces are. That's positive. Technic. Technically. Technic. Okay. All right. Stop fussing. Jeez. There we go. Plates, wedges, hinges. Itchy, hinges. Didn't I just have those? No. Those are clips. Hinges are somewhere else. I do have them. They're somewhere. I know I have that bond. I should have somewhere. Right here. Might be that one. It might be that one. This one. Yeah. You're printed. You go here. Printal specialty. Rounds. Plates or plants, I'll have to wait because they are being blocked by the tub of Technic. I'll fix those. There we go. But yeah, so there's some sorting done. So glad you all sat around and watched me blabber on about every randomness thing I could think of, I guess. And sorry it wasn't exciting like normal, but not every one of them has to be. So take that. I kid. But on a further note, may you all have a wonderful holiday in the next couple days. May you be blessed with everything you need, want, and I will see you next Monday. So, as always, you stay grumpy, and remember, it may be too late. Santa's checked that list quite a bit, but you can still try. You got 2.5 days. So, good luck with it.